Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Oh, I guess I should turn this fan off.
Turn it on louder.
Turn it on high. Trying to get back into this. So, welcome everyone. Welcome Kathy, BRC, Bernadette, and everyone else out there lurking.
Welcome. Welcome all. Good morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you're at. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. How you doing, Mrs. Wife?
Oh, I'm doing good. Doing good.
Excellent. So, I'm going to adjust this camera. There we go. Because I'm talking into the mic and I'm leaning forward and I'm cutting half my face off.
Mm.
Which, you know, might be a good thing. I don't know.
No. Oh, it's so nice to like see everyone, get on here and fellowship some. It's been a while.
been a little bit. It's been a little bit. There's been things going on in life and the world and all sorts of stuff. And, you know, sometimes you gotta take a little break. Sometimes you gotta, you know, fire up a live stream and just kind of see where things go. And sometimes, look, the news, right? News has been crazy. News has been all sorts of crazy. But then there's crazy news. And so, I mean, this whole stream here is not a formal stream. There's no uh, biblical topic right now. Um, but this is a chill stream. It's a chill stream and it's an odd stream. Odd streams. Mm. Mm. Monthly odd stream.
Maybe. We'll see.
So we've been on hiatus. We'll continue to be on hiatus.
Yeah, for a little bit until we kind of figure out what the Lord is going to do with us in this season.
Yeah, there's lots of change. Lots of change been happening. Lots of change a coming. It's like hearing an engine. I hear that engine coming around the bend. And we're looking to relocate soon, and so there's a lot of things happening in life.
Right.
And so that's been us. That's been us. That's
Yes.
been me. I don't know about Mrs. Wife.
Well, and when you say relocate, we're meaning like out of state, a different state.
Yeah.
To kind of, clarify on that a little bit. It's not like we're moving, to the next town over. We're trying to figure things out and just getting out of this crazy state without saying too much.
Yes.
And so that's part of like why we're not really doing as many live streams anymore, but we wanted to hop on here and, have some fellowship, see how everyone's doing, kind of give everyone an update, talk about some odd news, and go from there.
Right. I mean, if there's a time where we need some odd news, I mean, now is the time. Because the regular news, with its craziness and whatnot, we need to take a break and look at the things that matter. Right? Who's running the country? Doesn't matter. Who's making deals, shady back alley deals with communist government? It doesn't matter. We need to look at what's important.
Right.
I mean, everything from, leopards locked in bathrooms to knife-wielding squirrels. These are the things that matter. These are the things you're not going to hear about on your CNNs and your MSNBCs and your ABCs and your FOXs and your, what else is there? ESPNs. Sports. I gave up sports.
Yeah.
Gave up on sports.
Well, I never was really big into sports.
I gave up the sports ball. There's no sports ball here. Can't do it. The sun is in my eye. You could close the blinds a little bit now.
Like maybe like that?
Sure,
Or more.
whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
There we go.
The sun was shining down on me I should have said a prayer at that time. Oh, so again, unscripted, informal, chill. We're chill. And yeah. So, is there anything else you want to add?
Not that I could think of.
'Kay.
Well, yeah, actually, because we aren't gonna do a live stream next Sunday, because holiday, and my birthday's next Sunday. So
Yeah, I don't know when the next live stream.
BRC says, isn't today the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
I
care.
heard someone say something about the Super Bowl, so possibly.
Maybe.
Not sure.
I think
Probably.
maybe. I
wasn't
have no
even-
idea. That's probably one of the things that I couldn't care any less about now.
Yeah, because everything's kind of crazy. Oh, Kathy said, yes, today is the Super Bowl. Interesting.
And there you go.
I don't even know what teams are playing.
The Buccaneers and something else. Don't care. I don't care. There's a lot of stuff that we have not a lot, but like all sorts of television. I mean, any of the television we were watching it's gone. Got rid of our whatever it was, Sling TV, whatever we could watch. We are so out of the loop on things. One little update is like I have nuked all of my social media. I have no online presence.
Well, you do have the MeWe though, right?
I do. I have that.
And we have the Discord. So
I don't look at that often, but I get on there once in a while, see some cool articles, and like some things. And then there's Discord. Otherwise, I mean, like I'm not on anything.
Yeah. So just kind of an update. We created a Discord, and the link to that is in the description of this video. So if you want to join, head on over there and join the Discord. We have a few like groups on there. So like or tabs, I should say. So like End Times News, and then we also have one for odd news. So we just put that in there. So if you know of any odd news, you can post it in there.
One of these articles comes from someone who posted in there, right?
Yeah. So Jamie sent me one of these articles. So we had to put that in the show because it's pretty crazy. Let's drop the mic.
Mic drop.
Sure.
very an expensive mic drop. So with all of that, coming up next is the odd news.
Odd news.
Look, we're witnessing now. Okay, the world's going crazy. It's going to consistently go crazy. We open up our Bibles, we can see how crazy things are going to get. And it's just going to get more crazy and more crazy and more crazy. Well, all that crazy, I'm telling you, has taken its toll. And now we're passing on the crazy to the animals. Even the animals are sick and tired of our crap. They're sick and tired of the media. They're sick and tired of all of the shenanigans going on. But anyway. What?
Oh, I was just like, I was looking at this this article that's pulled up here, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't even realize, because I was reading, it says how a dog survived the night in a toilet with a leopard, and then I'm like, where's the toilet? And then I see, oh, there's the toilet. It must be like a
It's not in this country.
no, because it's one of those standing toilets. I don't think I could do one of those.
Different cultures.
Mm.
It's different cultures. Okay. Gotta be sensitive of that. Okay. So, these articles come courtesy of the wonderful website UPI, the odd news section of UPI.
The only section we look at.
The only section we've ever seen of the website UPI. Brought to us by Mr. Ben Hooper, a name we're becoming well acquainted with. Great job, Mr. Ben Hooper. Leopard, locked in bathroom, escapes through ceiling, leaves dog unharmed. You heard that right. A dog and a leopard spent time together in a bathroom. It's okay. The leopard was unharmed. A leopard that spent a night and most of a day locked in a bathroom with a dog at a home in India escaped through the ceiling without harming the canine. The owner of the home in Villanelle Village, come on, Dakshina, Kannada, said the leopard likely chased the dog into the house Tuesday night, and the big cat's tail was seen through the ajar bathroom door Wednesday morning. A family member closed the door, and villagers looked in through the window to see the leopard and the dog occupying opposite corners of the room. Forest Department officials arrived at the residence and were working on a capture plan for the leopard when the wild animal climbed through the ceiling of the bathroom and found its way out of the home on its own, avoiding nets placed by authorities. The authorities were outsmarted by the leopard. The leopard was intimidated by the dog. The dog was intimidated by the leopard. Or, I think there's a deeper conspiracy going on here. The leopard fled the village with no injuries reported. The dog, named Balu, was not injured. Okay, here's the deeper conspiracy. Why is a dog and a leopard spending the night together in a bathroom? Now remember, I told you, look, they're sick of our crap. And they're literally in the bathroom where that happens. So, the animals are using symbolism as a way to show us, people, humanity, about ourselves, while also they're making plans. Why, have you seen Missing 411? Okay. I don't know about Missing 411 India, but I know about Missing 411 and for some, the Can-Am project, all that stuff. They're sick and tired. You read in Revelation, people get attacked by wild animals. The beasts of the earth. Conspiring right here, right now. And we see the building blocks and the footsteps that lead toward the inevitable time of judgment. They're plotting and planning together. I watched an episode of The X-Files last night where this gorilla, which I think for safety purposes was a guy in a gorilla suit. But the gorilla did sign language and would talk to the gorilla handler. Some animals, most animals, more intelligent than we give them. You give a dog posable thumbs, imagine what it's capable of. You give that leopard posable thumbs, imagine what it's capable of. Something horrible. That's why God gave them paws. These things had hands, because already you got gorillas that can use tools. Imagine a leopard that could use tools. And you know what kind of tools the leopard would use? Knives. Here we have video of the leopard. Look, as the camera is going in, that leopard is lashing out. It doesn't want you or I or anyone to know what the plan is. And we see this leopard. He already fought the cops. They're trying to set traps. Leopard gets through. Again, we don't give them enough credit. God used a donkey to talk some sense into somebody. Look, these animals, when they were originally created and they were brought forth from the earth, because they were our helpers. They was tight with Adam. Then when we disobeyed, and they learned, like, we all gotta die too, it was from that point on, like, I don't like these humans. I don't like these guys.
Wouldn't that be so freaky, though? Like a leopard in your bathroom.
The dog. And see, here's the thing. The leopard's trying to get information. He could be interrogating the dog. We don't know what side the dog's on. We say dog is man's best friend. Don't know. Maybe the dog didn't give him any info. Maybe the cops arrived before. Maybe the leopard was threatening the dog. Or, like I said, they're working, it's both. It's both of them working in tandem. But I think what we're seeing here is just a drop, a trickle to a bigger conspiracy. I wish I had that X-Files music on. I just don't.
I'd probably get a strike.
Whatever. Strike away. Strike me down. I'll become more powerful. Birds are sick of it. Oh, what?
I was going to say, hey, Jennifer.
Look, the birds are sick of your crap. Birds are sick of my crap. They're tired of it. And this is not a healthy way you deal with the things you want to avoid. You don't avoid things by using drugs and alcohol and other types of mind-altering substances. These birds have been learning a bad lesson from us. Migratory birds getting drunk on fermented berries in Texas. Drunk birds.
Well, didn't we see the last odd news? Didn't we have like a drunk squirrel on there?
Squirrels are getting drunk.
From fermented plums or something.
Squirrel was wasted, and these birds are getting wasted. What's this world coming to? Was the leopard and the dog trying to get to Texas to get the berries? I don't know. How long can we be on this earth and be horrible examples to these creatures that were meant to aid us and help us in our tasks on the earth? But what have we done? God is showing us. at the birds. They're drunk. Perhaps our birds need some of these berries. Maybe they'd be friendlier. I don't know. A species of bird is making its seasonal return to North Texas. Wait, I read that sentence wrong. A species of bird making its seasonal return to Texas is drawing attention from neighbors who witnessed the avians engaging in an unusual behavior, getting drunk on fermented berries. Now, I don't think it's been reported here, but possibly other sources may have stated, and this has been omitted here. But I do believe, because if we go back, yeah, this is kind of what I thought. So what's not included in the report, little tiny tank tops, little white tank tops. They call them wife beaters. Little tiny tank tops were found strewed about. Okay, we can clearly see this species of bird clearly has business in the front, party in the back on top of their head. We, as human beings, would commonly know that as a mullet. Okay, the bird does not appear to have sideburns, but if it had the capability, you would see little sideburns on the side of the, on each side of the bird's face. Okay, but he's only capable of growing his mullet out. Now, this one is pictured without its tiny little tank top, but I believe those were found strewn about the area. Blah, blah, blah. I did not have those berries. Residents in the Fort Worth area said the cedar waxwings return to North Texas around this time of year. But they have noticed this time around the birds are frequently acting disoriented and flying into windows after eating fermented berries. And what's interesting here is they're omitting more details. And what they have left out is like, yes, they're flying into windows, but also they've been seen driving around dualies, and also what they end up doing is and they have to get enough of them in, but they have to take all okay, so since they're so inebriated, what they end up doing is when people aren't home, they'll fly into the window. If they break through that window, what you see begins to happen is very it's a huge thing, especially when they're not in their right minds. But they're all able to pull the furniture of a home into the front lawn. Okay. From there, they proceed to somehow, usually in these cases, there's a kiddie pool that's either already there or brought in, and then they bring more berries in with the dually giant trucks that come in. And see, because they eat predominantly berries, sometimes they eat berries that have fermented and are a little bit past their prime. But see, to them, when we consider a berry past its prime, to these birds, it's like fine wine. Rachel Richter, an urban wildlife biologist with the Texas Department of Parks and Wildlife, told WFAA TV, sometimes they tend to overindulge a little bit, which can get them intoxicated. That's the thing. Overindulgence. How you doing over there, Miss Wife?
I'm doing good.
Interesting. So, Richard said cases of cedar waxwings getting intoxicated from fermented berries are actually pretty common. Said an increase in reports this year is likely the result of COVID-19. Keeping people at home during the day when the birds are more active. You see? Come on, Ben. COVID-19 is getting our birds drunk. It's causing them to act. It's becoming more frequent. It's causing them to act out. It's causing them to shout at people, harassing people.
I was just thinking of that Kenneth Copeland remix.
COVID-19. I can't
Maybe
say
he had some of those berries.
COVID-19 without hearing that song in my head. We're gonna blow the wind of God. Yes. See how this all is formulated into, again, COVID-19. One other little drop in the bucket. See, you don't. This is what they're gonna throw at us. This is what the government's gonna throw at us. This is what they're all gonna start throwing at us. It's like, oh, you don't want drunk birds harassing you and pulling all your furniture out on the lawn and taking your trucks? Get the vaccine. Because COVID-19. The Rona. See, those birds wouldn't call it COVID-19. They'd say the Rona. Like that. Apostrophe R-O-N-A. Rona. Maybe this year people are staying at home more, so they're able to see them more. What? Oh, okay. COVID-19 is keeping people at home. The birds are more active, so more people are seeing the birds be drunk, even though it's a normal thing. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Gotcha. No, it's COVID-19. It's making the birds drunk. Look, people want to make light of these situations, but until you had to clean up a yard full of strewn about tiny little wife beaters, your windows are bashed out, your furniture's on the lawn, you have a kiddie pool now. Cedar waxwings are generally found in Texas from late December until April. Experts said the birds have large livers that can detoxify the ethanol and prevent them from suffering any long-term ill effects from fermented berries. So they can drink more. Now they'll create human cedar waxwings hybrids with a larger liver, giant mullet. Look, it's going to get wild. It's going to get crazy.
What's that sound?
That's me trying to go through the pages. Sweet. This is his wife.
Yes.
What do you think about these drunk birds?
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. But, you know, we've seen drunk squirrels, so I mean, I guess the birds can get drunk too.
Drinking and being merry until it was time to get on the boat. You know who's sick of your crap? The squirrel. And this squirrel's in Toronto. Toronto woman finds knife-wielding squirrel in backyard. Look, I'll tell you exactly what happened. He saw Trudeau's little statement about the quarantine camps, about all of that crap, and even the squirrel has had it because he's sick and tired of all of this. $2,000 on your dime? $2,000 on your dime? He's got something for you. And little squirrels, the Canadian squirrels have a little accent in their squeaks. It's more like a scoot, scoot. It's a squeak, squeak, scoot, scoot. I know all about it. Toronto woman captured video. She looked into her backyard and was confronted with a bizarre sight. A squirrel holding a knife. Can they have guns in Canada? There's hunters
I'm
up there.
not sure.
There's hunters up there.
Probably.
There's hillbillies up there. I think.
Well, maybe BRC would know. Hey, BRC, have you seen any knife-wielding squirrels? Or gun-wielding squirrels?
Because, like, he's probably holding a knife because it's really, really hard to get a gun over there. Look, that squirrel just needed to cross the border down into, well, he's up in Toronto. Look, if he went over west a bit, down into Montana, go down into Montana, you can go into a convenience store, pick you up a gun. You can get you your big gulp, a burrito, some diapers, and a rifle. Okay? A squirrel, okay. Squirrel just had a knife. So
BRC says, yep, they have hunting guns.
Andrea Diamond, who lives in the Rosedale area of Toronto, said squirrels are a common sight in her backyard. Interesting. Squirrels are a common sight here too. But Wednesday morning, she spotted a squirrel that had picked up a paring knife she had left near a tent outside her home. It's her knife. So, who's really more at fault here? The squirrel or the woman? Look, you need to be more responsible with sharp objects. Can't be leaving them laying around. Told you. Apparently, I hate when people tweet things, but then because Twitter sounds like it's cesspool, but also hate it when people tweet and it's like how they talk. And so you have to be like, so apparently knife-wielding squirrels are a thing now. Diamond tweeted, along with footage of the squirrels. No, if I tweeted it, I was saying like, check out the squirrel. She said the rodent gnawed on the knife handle for a while before abandoning the tool. She said the animal returned a short time later to chew on the knife a little longer, so she left it there. Okay. Andrea? The squirrel dropped the knife. Go get the knife. Don't leave it there. Said the animal returned a short time later to chew on the knife a little longer. Diamond said the squirrel did not appear to have injured itself with the sharp object. Great. I believe there's video evidence of this. Yeah, I think he's threatening. See all the bad habits we've taught these animals? Look, when it says that we'll be attacked, that people are going to be attacked by the beasts of the earth, like, I don't think we understood just like how crazy it will be. Like, squirrels aren't very intimidating in their current form. I think they've come to a point in their existence where they understand that. How do you amp up the intimidation factor of a squirrel? Give him a knife. And he's in someone's backyard. These squirrels are smart enough to know that everyone's got a phone. So he's thinking, hey, if I get this knife, I'm going to look more scary. This person over here is going to record it. This image is going to go around everywhere. Squirrels' reputations are going to change due to my acts. Here. Dogs, leopards, great, fine, whatever. I have a knife. So now you have a rabid squirrels. They're willing to attack people, but making it scarier. Now they are able, have the capability to wield weapons. And dang it, it was the humans that gave them those weapons. It was humanity that handed over the knife to the squirrel.
Well, BRC says maybe the squirrels are sick of masks and are taking matters into their own hands. Could be. I was thinking maybe Gobbles Montoya is recruiting up in Canada. And he's like, there's a knife. Get the knife.
Where did we encounter? Where was our first encounter with Gobbles?
Montana.
How far away is Montana from Canada?
Not very far.
No. Remember I said how easy it was to get a gun? So now the beasts of the earth are wielding knives, guns. A few months ago, I think we saw the Gobbles clone army. We're witnessing Revelation unfold right before our eyes.
Bernadette says Gobbles is now a gang leader. I think, by this video, yeah, absolutely. Here's some proof, Just because Gobbles isn't in it doesn't mean, that he didn't tell that squirrel to go get a knife.
He's become a force. Not just a turkey anymore, but a force, an agent of chaos, an agent of destruction. Much like the Joker from the Dark Knight films, he had no reason or logic to the things he does, but just simply chaos. And I think what we're seeing here is that, and I think there's a demonic intelligence employed when you recruit something like a squirrel, because again, they're cute. Right. Now we could possibly see. I'm gonna guess that we could see articles in the coming months, in the coming year, about koalas um, wielding weapons. Um, rabbits wielding some kind of weapon. Um, what are the cutest animals?
Um, I don't know. There's a lot of cute animals. Like I said, rabbits are cute. I would say panda bears, but they're like terrifyingly cute. And BRC says Gobbles was the main culprit, and then Kathy, she says maybe squirrels are depressed over COVID.
Mm.
Could be. And then BRC says the American gobbles corrupted our poor Canadian squirrel.
We see the animals are blurring not only their species lines, but the international borders. We see the unification of these animals. It's much like how we seem to think it will go in times as a one world government type scenario, possibly. And so, and the animals again, I think, are a precursor to these things happening. Look, it's why I pay attention as much as I can, but not very much anymore, to pop culture in the movies and the comics and somewhat of the games, even though I don't watch most of it or play any of that stuff. I pay attention. I try to learn a little bit because that's what the kids are into. It's what these kids are into nowadays, And every day a new generation is coming up, right? And so you got to be hip and with it and relevant. So that's why you water down the gospel. No, but like those things come, all the ideas, all the weird stuff, like trickle down into society, right? And so these animals. Remember the crab, the knife wielding crab.
Oh yeah, I knew there was a knife wielding something. I just couldn't remember. I was thinking it was a monkey.
That's even more frightening.
I know, because
monkeys freak me out.
They do me too.
This monkey I saw, he wanted to rip my face off. I didn't. Whatever you're protecting, bro, I don't want. Keep it, bro. I saw this monkey, man, and he came after me. Luckily, there was a very thick sheeting of plexiglass or whatever it is. I don't know what it was. You remember that?
I don't think it was plexiglass. I think it was like the cage itself.
No, I think there was like a...
No, because that was the same monkey that that threw stuff on, somebody.
Monkeys. Imagine that thing with a knife. Ugh.
They don't need a knife.
No. Get out of here, monkeys. That's why I said in that X-Files episode, I'm like, I think that's a guy in a gorilla suit. Because he wouldn't get me anywhere near a gorilla. I don't care how nice they are, how much sign language they know. Maybe they have inherited from their ancestors the genes that are like, these guys screwed us. And it's like, hey, I wasn't there. I wasn't there, monkey. I wasn't there, gorilla. And so, hey, guess what?
What?
You know what's next week?
Valentine's Day.
That's right.
Right. I should know.
Yes. Jen's birthday is on Valentine's Day. Which means it's a no-win situation for me. But you know what else you can get on Valentine's Day? Shelter offers to have cats poop on the names of donors' exes. That's right. A Kentucky animal shelter is raising funds by offering jilted lovers the chance to have cats do their business on the name of their exes. The Lexington Humane Society said donors can pay $10 to get some retribution. Did you read this? $10 to get some retribution for their broken hearts by having their ex's name inscribed on the inside of litter boxes to be used by the shelter's cats. Our adoptable kitties have your back and will dump all over your ex.
That's so terrible.
The shelter said in a Facebook post. Cats can be spiteful creatures. Yes, we know. And trust us, they're more than happy to take a number 2 on your former number 1. You didn't read this?
I didn't.
The dumps for the dumped. Oh, the dumps for the dumped promotion ends February 12th, but the litter boxes will remain in place until February 15th to ensure they get plenty of use on Valentine's Day. Oh. That's the important news. Cats take number 2 on your former number 1. This is what I want on CNN. This is what I want on Fox. Hopefully, no one out there has had their name inscribed on the inside of a litter box. I hope everyone is treating everyone well and with respect.
Yes.
How you doing, Miss Wife?
Oh, I'm doing good. Hey, Cindy. It's nice seeing you.
You got any cats? I just found out how we can make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
There's cats running around all over out here. We just need a litter box and a Sharpie.
Mm.
Look, if you want to make a quick buck, go out to whatever alley may be around your house. There's undoubtedly a dozen cats out there. Just pick up a few or feed them. They'll follow you home. Get a litter box. Start taking names and taking Benjamins. You need some extra. You need that little bit of extra cash for that Valentine. Here you go.
Buy it with poop money.
It wouldn't be blood money.
No.
You could feel good about that. Wouldn't be blood money.
Oh, goodness. This went kind of crazy.
But these are the things that people aren't going to hear about. And cats are pretty much evil creatures Anyway, that's how you put them to good use. Pooping on the names of whomever you write down.
They would gladly do it.
Yes, as long as you don't let them know that you are getting any joy out of it.
Ugh. Are you on the comments? Can you see them?
I just headed over to some comments. I'm going to check out some comments. Somebody said people have no lives. Hey, someone's got to make a buck. Okay. Exactly. So I'm gonna copyright this business. I have to figure out a name for it. Coffee that's made from cat poop.
Ugh. Yeah. Ew. That's making me sick just thinking about it.
I've heard about it. There's something.
You've heard about it?
Yeah, and then there's some coffee that isn't harvested until it's like
Oh, that's right.
pooped out of some
That's right. Ugh.
type of monkey or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to know. And I don't want that kind of coffee.
It's almost like this conversation went down the toilet, which is where we began. We began with a dog and a leopard spending the night in a bathroom.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of that.
We've now come full circle. Big cat to little cat.
Jennifer said, I hear about monkey poop coffee. Ugh.
Yep.
Ugh. Oh, heard. And then Cindy says, so we can have our pets earn their keep by doing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I guess it doesn't need to be limited to cats.
Right.
Maybe I need to get that Instagram account back. That would be quite the
Oh, goodness.
schemes and scams.
All right.
Well, we don't have any other articles. A great way to end the odd news portion with, hey.
He is looking for a side job.
You gotta make some money. Figuring out some schemes and scams. Schemes and scams. Yeah. And what better way to do that? Just some innocent schemes and scams.
Goodness.
Well.
What?
Try not to let these little pauses be awkward.
Yeah, it is.
But they don't have to
There
be
we go.
awkward.
Okay.
Play some music in there. It went to the crowd.
Oh, goodness.
How was the stream? A little crappy?
Hey, AJ. You missed it. You missed the cat thing.
You'll have to go back about 15 minutes or so. But I don't want anyone stealing my ideas. Okay. Those are legitimate ways to make money. Okay. So, I'm out of gas.
Can I look?
Cindy says she's going to be serious on Saturday. It's cutting loose.
All right.
What's the new logo?
What?
The cat? Just trying to figure out what to call the business.
Yes. I don't know. What would the business be called?
Dumps LLC.
Dumps.
Don't know. Wow. All right. We're increasingly becoming more and more. No one's going to take anything I say seriously ever again.
Probably not.
So we really do appreciate you all joining with us. This was fun. Again, like I said, this was just a chill, just fire up the stream and let's laugh over some really stupid articles. And so we thank you for this little gathering, little get together, and till the next time we do it again.
Yeah, and we'll post when we are going to do it again. We'll try to post in the Discord, and if you haven't joined that, the link should be in the details of this video.
Yes, AJ, I'm missing quite a bit.
Rewind about 15 minutes.
So yeah. Anyway,
goodness.
With all of that, again, we love you all, and until next time,
Grace and peace.